Sweet. Looking forward to it.
And Fenrir wasn't sure. He might have to do a family thing.
Okay, no worries. As people show up, we'll go ahead and just adjust tokens and whatnot.
Guys, we're
We are live.
Berkeley.
So, kicking it off like we normally do, shout-outs to him, you are Stewie, Ike Ironlegs, Lady Delin, and Lexi Charisma as our current subscribers to the Twitch channel. We certainly appreciate the support. As any viewers might notice, tonight we're trying something a little bit different. I'm currently out on site, and we're going to see if we can make this happen through some remote access stuff. If all goes well, we'll keep going, but it might be a bit slower on some of the computing response times. Thanks to everyone for their patience in advance. So, who'd like to kick off where we were with last session?
You should really just find a position that evens out the reflection in your glasses and make it look like really cool. Yeah, there we go. So last time, if I recall correctly, we finally finished that fight, and I also remembered to critical, and I also remembered that I gave advantage on things because that's important to know.
Yep.
I also remembered I had arrows that would have been super helpful after we fought.
Yes. And we decided to take a long rest in that room. And that was a good idea because the next room was the Death Knight guy. So, and he invited us to go through his keep, sportsmanlike, or fight him then. And, Andrajo gave a very expensive bottle of wine for a look in a chest that
corpse box.
That was a bottomless pit of death. And then we went into a room, tried to rearrange some things in order to solve a puzzle to get back out, while an undisclosed popping and drinking sound could be heard otherwhere. And we left off just as we think we solved the puzzle.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and start right on in with getting us into that map again.
Okay. Is Fantasy Grounds having trouble? Because I've been trying to load in for like 10 minutes.
Not that I see. Everybody else is in.
No, it works for me.
Did you remember to update it?
Yes. It just
shows you connected.
Art gallery.
So I'm starting to get worried because I've been trying to connect for a while.
First off, go ahead and put yourselves where you guys want to be and who is moving what first.
Well, I don't have the map.
Oh, if you click on the Images tab over on the right and choose 004 Art Gallery.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would imagine that we move the...
I thought we had everything moved already.
No, not as of yet. You guys had just settled on what your plan was for that.
Well, I had the impression that this thing in the middle was probably going to come to life, possibly. So I would say, would we put all the things in the place at once, or would we put them one at a time in this respond as is?
Well, it'll be a who's picking up what first and where you're moving it to. Because each of them are at least 20 feet apart. Maybe 15.
Well, if I remember correctly, there were 2 Karaturn items in my corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a Karaturn, and I needed to find, there was a different Karaturn item somewhere else that had to come over here.
Yeah, we basically had it figured out. The Karaturn guy, we were going to put hit items there. The candles are fine. And then the Arcane Knight, we were going to bring the other stuff. I remember it.
Yeah, the assassin got the
poison
mushroom, the spider eggs,
and the fungus or whatever.
Yeah, it was the
no.
Thought it was the dagger, the spider eggs, and the mushroom.
No, it was the skull. There was the dragon skull or drake skull or something.
Yep. So in the upper right hand corner, you had that small black dragon skull.
Yeah, because those were 3 poison things. Because black dragons do poison breath.
See if we can zoom in.
And then we had the Tonto, the flag, and the tea set for Kuraturin.
Right.
Yep.
And then we had 2 crystals and a book that were going with the Arcane Knight. And then the candles we said were fine because maybe just light the other 2 so they match.
Right. So,
hey, Draho, could you maybe, before we get started, back Kibble to a safe distance of something?
We're safe on this map. We don't know where the enemy's coming from.
Away from potential enemies. The things that the things I see are statues, and he needs to not be in statues. Maybe also not those statues.
To be fair, there's nowhere he can go that's not near a statue.
That is fair.
So it really doesn't matter where he goes.
Actually, if you could put him like on a wall, like I don't know if you can see my cursor, but like,
Nope.
You're lagging. I'll be right back.
okay. But if you put him like on the wall, you can't see my cursor.
No.
Nope.
The wall on the left that's sort of an eye.
Okay.
Put him to the right and on the top. There. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That way he can run away if he has to. But he's also potentially his cover if he needs it.
There we go.
I
Now
liked
we're
this
nice and centered.
puzzle. It's the first one that I feel like I understood instantly. And it will be the only one I ever understand instantly.
You're assuming an awful lot.
I
at least-
know I'm right. I'm so
at least-
confident. I know I'm right.
At least I didn't. At least we didn't solve it by accident by making a joke.
It does happen. So, who is grabbing what first?
I don't like the way that you asked that.
I mean, it seems Draho's gonna pick up the dagger and walk up there to put it where the black dragon skull is, then pick the dragon skull up to replace
Okay,
it with
so
a knife.
Place yourselves next to whatever item you're picking up first.
or Draho, I can come down and grab the dagger and bring it back up, and you can just grab the skull.
Okay, we'll do that then.
And again, were we going to place these one at a time, or were we going to place these all at once?
Well,
Well,
when he brings the dagger up and puts it there, I'm gonna take the skull and move it somewhere, and we'll just keep doing it one item at a time.
Technically, we have to move them one at a time because as soon as you move something, like you can't move everything simultaneously.
Yeah, so we'll start with the dagger to the dragon and then work our way around.
Let me put it this way: are we collecting them for their respective places, and then like have a person place them at the same time, or are we just moving things until it works?
Now, the top right, that was the Kuraturin statue, correct? Let's double check we got this right.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's would complete that set. So if somebody wants to bring the Tonto up, I'll take the dragon skull.
I think we're just going to move things one at a time until
Yeah.
stuff starts happening, to answer your question, Ark.
Yeah, then the dragon skull would go over here and we'd take one of the crystals, move the crystal down to the empty Tonto spot, then pick another item up down here like the spider eggs, do
Okay.
another crystal, like
Well,
that.
I'm worried about the thing in the center, so you guys do that, and I'm going to stand here and wait for it to animate.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
let's go with the dagger first.
Yep, I'll pick up the Tonto and walk up to the corner. And then as I get ready to place it on the pedestal, Draho can lift up the dragon's head.
Dragon. Yep.
Okay. So
Gonna Indiana
you pick up the
Jones this.
Tonto. Tonto is in your hands.
Yes.
At that point, you end up hearing howling wails, moans of pain, and that statue does begin to crack.
Which statue?
The large one in the middle.
Ark's there. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm here. It's okay.
That's not okay.
And with that, go ahead and roll initiative.
That's the thing. Roll initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
I got a feeling that no matter what we move, we're getting attacked.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay. Speaking of, where's Rokan? He should pop out soon for me.
That's 22.
He's useful now.
Oh yeah, we don't that's right. We haven't seen Rokan in action yet.
Kibble
Wow,
with a
Kibble got
25.
that 20.
Thanks,
And I got an
Kibble. Way to one up me.
And would Rokan roll his own initiative or just roll on my turn?
Go ahead and roll his own. And let's get one in for Kai.
Well, he's going last. Oh. Come on.
So the statue in the middle cracked.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Was there any fleshiness under it?
Not as of yet.
I don't like the way you phrased that.
So, starting at the top of the round, we do have Kibble. What you see is in each of the upper left and lower right corners, the wailing sounds come from basically within the statue as these kind of ghostly forms begin to apparate out of them.
Hey, Kibble, you want to back up and hold your actions so that I can engage the enemy and then attack it?
You said they begin.
Correct. This one should actually be right there.
Upon seeing that, Kibble's first move is going to be to duck back here and hide.
Okay.
And then,
Completely
he's gonna
out
hide.
of eyesight of any enemies. Awesome.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Go ahead and make your stealth check.
Or he'll come back when he's got a clean shot at something.
Next round?
24.
Will do. All right. Any additional action? Holding action?
Actually, he can stealth with a bonus action, right?
Correct.
So he's going to hold his action to shoot at the first thing to step into his line of sight that's not friendly.
Okay. So that is going to be Spectre number 2, who floats its way
Why?
towards Kai.
Why do you have the higher initiative than me? That's not okay.
So go ahead and make the attack with Kibble. I'm going to get the one with Kai out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Kai's needed for this fight. That's something.
Well, we just assume he rolls natural 20s on everything, and we go from there. That seems fair to me.
Pretty close.
So
he does hit
he's-
with a 25.
So Kibble's stealth, does he get advantage?
He does.
Okay.
Good boy.
That's nice. Okay, so now sneak attack and regular damage. Nice.
Right.
Assisted. Kibble,
That is correct.
Kibble, did you target yourself?
He did not.
Okay.
Said to greater Spectre 2, so
A little bit of damage from Kai. Just a little bit. All right. That brings us back to Spectre 2, who will float forward a little bit
No.
and attempt to attack Kai. First attack will hit.
No.
Would be nice if that dragged appropriately.
God's gonna get on here like, by the way, you're possessed.
No, you're half your levels now.
Be real funny. Hit him with the one that ages people.
Who's doing dishes in the background?
That's at my house.
So Kai takes 26 damage
Ugh.
and fails the Constitution save. So his maximum hit points drop by that as well.
Does he have his bonus to his saves or whatever, his aura?
It should be there, but he rolled a 4, which came up as a
Got
6, which still isn't going to cut it.
There's only so much you can do out of 4.
Yes. So we are going to put a temp of minus 26 if that allows. Good.
It's always Guy.
Yep. All right. And then the Spectre's second attack.
God damn.
It attempts to slam into him. We'll miss with a 20. That will bring it to an end and bring us to Arc.
Rage. I would like to, please.
Okay.
And using my instinctive pounce, I will move 5 feet.
Your rage is currently active.
Yay. 5 feet. And I will smash you. Natural 20.
Okay.
So advantage on it, guys. And
Nice.
oh, good. Good thing I wait. Yes, good thing I already had my dice. Okay. Should I list the damage individually?
You should.
Okay. So that is 27 points of bludgeoning damage and
Okay.
6 points of fire damage. Do I notice anything about said damage?
A portion of it certainly didn't seem to do as much as you would think.
Second attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. 19 to hit.
Will hit. Yep.
Okay. All right. Significantly less damage. Right. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. $14 bludgeoning damage, 4 fire damage.
All right. We are set.
And I will move it 5 feet to the left and
Okay.
stand in front of Kai.
Sounds good.
All right. That's my turn.
That will bring us to Navara.
Is your microphone on, Navarra? Are you there, Navarra?
Did we lose Navarra?
No, I got bounced out of Zoom. I'm back now.
Did that to me when I first joined, so I'm not surprised.
Tokens adjusted.
So it's my turn now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is the thing still emerging from the statue, or is it all the way out?
You can see chunks of it, so attacks on that one would be at disadvantage because portions of it are still within.
Okay. I was more concerned about taking op attack if I move.
That is a possibility.
It's certainly within your ability to attempt it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Non-corporeal creatures being what they are.
Let's see. Let me actually open my sheet and see if I have something I can do about that.
It's
No. Okay.
well, the one we're fighting is sort of orange now, so that's good.
All right. I'm just gonna risk it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alrighty, it will make that attack. And will not connect with a 15.
Woo!
All right. So then we will do the thing that we always do,
Eldritch Blast.
and I will use the familiar to get advantage on my first attack.
So if you are you attacking Spectre 2 over on the left?
Yes.
Your advantage on all attacks.
Oh, that's right, because Arc hit it.
Yep.
Okay, never mind then. I won't bother using the familiar.
Alrighty.
You'll save that one.
Does hit
It's okay, Masaki. We believe in you.
for 13 damage.
All the damage.
Hit with a 30
Yes. Yes.
for another 7. Hit with a 29 for another 9.
Can't she go 4 for 4? She can.
Yep. Hit with a 24 for another 13.
I love giving you guys advantage. It makes me happy.
And as you're cannot think of the spell name now, Eldritch Blasts are hitting it. You're seeing chunk of its kind of like ectoplasmic form just dissipate, creating weird looking holes in its shape. And it slowly coalesces back together.
Is
But
that
did it-
normal?
I mean, it's incorporeal. I'm guessing that he's saying that you're doing full damage.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Use the force.
All right. Any final movement?
No.
All right. Draho.
All right.
Finish him.
As Draho should be targeted on the thing. I am. Do an attack. Click advantage.
Oh, shoot. I forgot they had those.
Still hits.
Just a sec. You are not collected on him.
Oh, should have been.
Was this a sharpshooter shot, by the way?
You are now. 16 does still hit, though.
Sweet.
I'm gonna guess it was a sharpshooter shot.
It was, yeah. I have that separated from my regular shot on the
Gotcha.
attacks. Gotcha. 18 damage.
Okay.
Ha, didn't resist it either. So magic bow could do good. And second attack. Still hits. 22 damage. And it is dead. Oh. It was dead.
Yeah, it looks like it was trying to catch up. Did it say that it died?
It showed dead for a second. It said dying, and then it switched back after a little bit.
Yeah, it must be FGU being weird because it's not showing that it surpassed its total damage.
It isn't. That's why I was like, oh, and it's dead.
Yep.
That's weird. Okay, well, still, I'm not going to waste an action surge right here.
Okay.
Still got more people to attack.
So with that, it will take a legendary action.
What?
It doesn't get those.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
And will attempt to life drain Ark.
What?
But we'll miss with a 13.
Yeah, that's right. We don't get to find out what that horrible, terrible thing is.
All right. Nothing else, right, Draho?
Nothing. Yeah, I can't do anything with my bonus action except surge pretty much. So yeah, nothing else.
Right.
Fighters are kind of boring sometimes.
That will move us to Greater Spectre 1, who will scoot out of that.
We believe in you, Saki.
Falls.
Go. Attempts that life drain on the Saki. Hits with a 23. For a total of 27 damage. And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Can it not?
Can I reaction to? Oh, that just imposes. Yeah, warding flare to give it disadvantage on that attack.
Oh,
That will miss.
cool.
Good.
All right. Your hit points are adjusted. Warding flare, is that single attack or does it last for the turn?
So if attacking when you are attacked. Divine light between yourself and an attacking enemy. When you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, causing light to flare before the attacker.
Okay, so for that attack. Comes in with its second attack.
Can use this feature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier.
Does hit with the second attack. Do you want to use
that
again?
Is it a reaction though?
Oh, it is.
It is.
Not that it would matter. Hit on both. So, again, Constitution saving throw. As it does 23 necrotic damage to you.
It's still less. It's still less.
Yeah.
And with a 6, you fail. So your total maximum hit points also drops by that 23.
Do you want to use your inspiration for the day?
Thinking about that, I did not have time to reset that up. So if everybody goes into their character sheet, make sure that there's a check mark on that inspiration thing. That'll put the little star up at the top for us.
Like that?
Yep.
Supposed to have a check mark. I've been doing it the opposite way where I take the check mark off and then put it back when I use it.
Yeah, the check mark shows the little star, which is what lets you know that you have the inspiration.
And I don't
Was that what that?
if I have anything on me. See what happens when you miss a couple sessions and you just don't remember what you've got for gear.
Like I have the shield of specifically absorbing fireballs.
Yeah, they all home in on you. Balls. Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration and try that reroll.
Alrighty. There you
That's
go.
better.
22 does it, so you do not drop that top.
That is
your hit
almost a
points.
polar opposite.
Yep. And with that particular specter vanishes.
Oot.
What?
Bringing us to Misaki's turn.
If I dash to the other pedestal, am I able to swap items? Because it's more than 30 feet, so I can't make
It
my
is,
movement.
but you are allowed to basically equip or unequip a single item in a turn as a free action. So yes.
Okay. Because so my thought as I have the dagger in hand would be to come up and do the swap.
All right. So as you're running, it will take its opportunity attack because it did not move.
Oh no, it's invisible.
Oh,
Wait. No, it already took its opportunity attack though.
Not that one.
That's
Or
what?
did it?
Yeah, the one
that was the one
Yeah,
that
it did on
attacked
Drago.
me.
Okay, not a problem.
yeah.
So it does not become visible.
I helped.
Yeah, you did.
So it went sneaky on us.
Wait, the other one, the one down at the bottom went invisible?
Yes.
Oh, well, I know where he is.
See, this one, Spectre number 2, he's fighting with honor, and I respect it.
I mean, I should be able to see number 2.
No, you can see number 2. Number 1 went invisible.
Oh yeah, number 1. I should be able to see it too.
Oh, that's right, because you got the sights.
Yeah,
You would. But not through walls.
Yeah, but still,
But
I mean,
it's right there.
well, speaking of, where is Rokan? He's supposed to be next to me.
You have not moved him. It is not his turn yet, so he is not on the board.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to see where his token was.
So what happens when I
Right about there.
swap
Okay.
the items?
So you set it down, and we will mark that the Tonto is there.
Got it.
Brilliant.
And get my pointer back. Slowly but surely. All right. That was movement, action, free action, any bonus action.
Force damage seems to hurt them, so spiritual weapon.
Yeah, but I don't. That's not a bonus casting, is it?
Mm-hmm.
What it is.
Well, if it is, then I'm going to bring special weapon out.
All right. Place it in your preferred 30.
We'll leave it right where it's at. That's a good spot for it.
What is that doing? Why are you being weird, game? Why are you being weird? There we go.
Because reasons.
Evidently. All right. So we will skip back to spiritual weapons turn, move into Kaizen's turn. He is already targeted. But before that, Spectre 2 will go ahead and make another legendary action.
That's not nice.
He's hungry.
He is.
And I'm thinking,
Let's see. That will hit with a 24. Have you updated your AC?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
if only I had shield up. Is that
Third,
that's with the resistance?
do you have that set on your character?
You said I did.
Should be when it comes with Berserk, doesn't it?
Could be. Looks like that, the way they've got set up. Advantage strength.
Oh.
Damage to melee, resist, bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, self. So it only does the half on the bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing with the way that the system is set. So we will need to drop that by the 30.
How does that not been a problem until now?
Okay. Probably due to the new updates.
That's fair. 29, by the way.
That will save. Good stuff.
If it doesn't, we have major problems because that's on a 19. Oh, actually, plus whatever Kaizen with the aura. So.
Yep. So another.
Point is a save.
Wow. If I'm right, that's full charisma, which is a +7 on him.
He's a +7?
Yep.
Really? Because I thought it was like +3.
Oh no, I'm looking at his save. His charisma itself is a 16, so +3.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same
That
thing,
makes
but I was like,
much
oh,
more
maybe
sense.
he has
So
an
32. 32.
All right. And then he will go ahead and make his attack. That will hit. For some damage.
Hey, stop getting 24s, guy.
A second attack, which will hit.
Hit of 21 against an AC of 22.
Not you. Kaizen hitting him.
Oh, right. But carry on then.
Continue hitting.
Look, I don't know. I was too caught up and it's draining my life.
He's just saying this because it's Keddy doing the rolling, and he's assuming he's being attacked.
That's fair.
Comes in with the pommel strike, and the pommel strike exceeds. That particular specter goes down. Right. That is Kaizen's turn. At this point, you see the large statue in the middle, that bronze statue, crack further, and you do see fleshy bits beneath it.
Guys.
Which brings us to Rokan.
Hey.
But by the way, just to get clarification as well, no one sees the either the dragon or the dragon dog cracking, do they?
Correct. Not at the moment.
Again, I don't like how you phrased that.
Okay, so we had Misaki's got the Tonto over here.
Yep.
Is Rokan capable of picking up that dragon skull and running with it?
Absolutely.
Certainly hope so.
Awesome. Well, I didn't know how big it was compared to him.
It is about the size of his head.
Okay, yeah, he can pick it up.
Oh, that's awkward.
Rokan's a boss dragon. He don't mind. Fluffle Snuggle Bottoms can do anything. Even pick up distant relatives. He's gonna swoop over, pick it up, and where's his fly speed again? 60 foot. So it's 5 to pick it up. And we want him to go. So yeah, 5 there, and then he goes. Over here, that crystal. Once he picks it up, he swoops over and switches it out with the crystal. Does anything attack when he does this?
Not as of yet.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
30. That was 35 movement to switch with the crystal.
Just a sec.
Yep.
Put D. Whoa. That was different. D for Dragon Skull there.
Okay, then he's going to pick that crystal up. He's going to go another 5, 10, 15. So did 35, so he can do another 25, and then he's at a full 60, right? I don't even know how to do basic math right now.
Well, you did 5 at first to go pick it up, and then
Yeah.
35 to get there, right?
So that's 40.
Yes.
Yep. So you
40.
got 20 left.
20 left. That's what I was. It's the 5 that was throwing my math off because I was trying to figure out how I was off there. So then he's going to move there with the crystal.
All right.
Start heading that way with this, but he's not going to use his dash to get over there because we're moving slow right now.
Okay.
Ah, yes. It's right next to the statue that's
Crackling.
and has something inside it. Brilliant.
Yeah, we got time.
All right. Is that the end of Rokam's turn?
You know what? Bravery. Bravery counts for everything. He's gonna dash. 5 to there. He's gonna switch those 2 out.
You don't know what that spectrum is.
So now there's a crystal there.
Oh,
Hey, I'm playing. Wait, no. He's a dragon. He can see the specter, can he?
He does not have true sight.
Oh no, Rokan.
I do believe he has, however, see invisibility.
He has see invisibility.
So
Then it was
this
the
is the purple.
Not only that, he also has blind sight for 10 feet. So either way, he's going to see it when he gets close.
Crystal.
So he,
you're so PC.
that thing's,
Oh yeah, no, okay.
yeah, if that thing's right there, he would not have flown into it. I wasn't looking at the Twitch, so I didn't know actually where it had moved.
Okay.
So
You can back him up to 20 feet or up to 60 feet.
Yeah. Then let's
We'll go
not
ahead
have
and
him
erase
dash.
that.
He'll go back to where he was. Because he should, from there, be able to at least see it around a little bit
Wow.
from that angle.
Basically, you could come down to it and then come back up once you see it.
Yeah, so once he gets there, he's going to be like, nope. and
Let's
nope
use
back.
that and say we did.
Okay.
And he's, of course, going to send me a mental image. And, well, what? 30 feet is how far?
30 feet.
30 feet is the maximum allotted feet for 30 feet.
It's
Actually, everyone, but
it's-
I think everyone is within 30 feet of him, right?
No, because it's a mental image direct to you.
I know, but I'm saying, no, doesn't it say it can go to anyone?
It should be through your bond.
It's through your bond. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, he's
he's
going to
like-
send me a mental image of it so that I can then yell, he's down in that corner and point, yeah, he's next to where the Tonto was. Keep an eye out for him. Because Draho's that kind of dumb.
which he's, on top of the eggs, but sure.
All right. Brings us back to the top of the round. So starting out with Kibble.
Boy, it's a good thing that thing can frickin' see invisible things. Would have been real unfortunate for Rokan if he couldn't.
So
Yeah,
Kibble. So
Yeah,
Kibble,
you would have killed him again.
Yeah, so Kibble, since you're now in control of 3 creatures,
Yeah. Waiting for the day they all roll in line and initiative so I can just take 3 turns in a row.
well, you got 2 in a row, so there you go.
Mhm.
So Kibble is going to move over here. He's
Let's
going to
do
pick
the
up
dragon
that
statue.
crystal.
Come to life. No.
Okay.
That was 25. He's got 30 regularly. So he can go 5 more. Oh yeah, he can dash as a bonus action, then hide with an action, right?
Yep. Or do 2 dashes. Or dash as the action and hide as the bonus action.
He could literally run circles around us.
Mhm.
Well, move him up to his full 30 there, and then we're going to have him dash another.
Is he going whoop, 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 whoop the entire time?
Oh, is that still? Oh, because it's doing a straight line. Is there a way to make it do the?
You have to kind of go individually.
Okay. So that's 5. And he goes 10, 15. I'll peek around the corner.
Oh, not seeing anything.
Good. 20, 25, 30. That's the rest of his movement.
All right.
And he's going
As
to cower down
Get
by
to
the
that
wall.
point.
Oh no.
Yep, he's going to cower by the wall.
As you're dashing past him.
Oh, it attacks?
Yep.
Oh,
Wait,
well, then he can dash as an action, disengage as a bonus action.
Yes, but you didn't see him until he attacked.
Well, disengage nonetheless.
But is just a single attack. Will hit.
Oh no, Kibble.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let's see.
It is on point with rolling that 30 tonight.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Saves. Ooh, that's no good. Ooh, that's bad.
So does
Yep,
Kibble want to use his
Um,
inspiration for
his-
tonight?
He's
Inspiration.
about to burn inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
12 probably still isn't good enough.
Correct. Any other points or whatnot that you have that you may need to and or want to spend?
Give him Rokon's inspiration.
What else could we do to give him another roll here? He did his.
What is Kibble giving me?
Somebody forced a reroll in chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Nobody wants Kibble dead.
Hey,
14.
he's just,
That's not entirely true. The Spectre does.
Well, 10% better. Any other rolls? Or are we trying that one out?
You guys feel comfortable with the 14?
I mean,
I think the rolls are higher considering how he said when I did my reroll. I think it's a rather high figure, but
I believe
Another
it's a
force
16
reroll.
or a 17.
they did another force reroll.
Go.
Ooh,
Yes.
you're a hero. Get accidentally closed
But
up. the character
Himura
sheet.
Stewie, if you burn them all now, how are you going to make Draho die when we get to the end?
No, no,
give
it's
it
great.
up. Give it up.
All right. So that will drop your max hit points by 30, bringing you down to a total of 56.
So I just heard Kibble let out a yelp and stuff. So
I don't know if
Alright.
that was a yelp, as more of a really bad scream.
That's fair, Himura.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's then going to squeal. There's another one. There's another one. And since he didn't get to bonus action disengage because the GM's a jerk,
I noticed that he's gaunt. So
he's got a double dash. Get out of dodge.
okay, so I believe that's his turn, right? Oh yeah,
Double dash.
which of
Hiding
course he
right.
could have avoided by going.
He can't
diagonally,
physically
but-
hide as a roll, but he's gonna run to the corner to cower.
Yeah, I saw him run across, and he's really skinny, but like especially so.
Yeah, and he's just screaming really loudly. There's another. There's another.
With that being the end of your turn, we'll move on to Greater Spectre 2,
But it says arc.
who pops up here.
Greater Spectre 3.
So you mean Greater Spectre 2 that you've killed?
Yep, but when you add new ones, it just updates the numbers.
That's what you want us to think.
That's super dumb.
And it will try targeting Raho, which is probably a very poor idea.
Draho does amazing things in melee.
I still
Probably
got pretty decent AC. What?
Does hit with a 26.
Oh. Does that shield do anything for him? No.
For a total of 26, and Constitution
You
saving
didn't
throw.
activate it. That's the thing.
Yeah. So what was Constitution?
Yep.
Come on. Don't fail me now. Ooh, inspiration.
Wah, wah. Okay.
Oh,
It was close to that being a 17 on the roll.
lucky coin. Do it again.
Okay.
Why do you hate me, dice?
Indomitable? You have that now, right?
No,
Indomitable? Where you get to do the
I don't
thing?
think so. I don't believe that's something I have as a fighter right now.
It's exclusively a fighter feature.
Yeah, but not right now, is it? I'm level 10.
You get it at 9th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not on my list of features.
That is correct.
Oh, so I get to re-roll that.
You sure do. Let's see another 13.
You
Shut
shit.
up. 16. Boom. Go with it.
Okay. Your hit points does in fact drop by that 26.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 17.
God.
Thanks for finding that out for us.
I mean, that's a very Draho thing to do, is to roll it 4 times and then still miss by 1.
That's a very Kaizen thing to do.
Right.
No, Kaiser.
That is its first attack. Comes in with a slam attack for the second. Will miss with a 20. And then goes invisible.
Is it really invisible?
It is.
Okay.
Even to me?
All right. That'll bring us to Ark.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, because I love being fast. And I smash it.
Okay. Are you recklessing?
Yes.
Okay. That'll put you at standard attack, not advantage, because it's in the statue.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll just roll 1 die, and it's a natural 20.
That works.
Also, wouldn't me hitting the statue also shatter it? Because it's incorporeal, so it's not taking the full thing, and then
It would if you were actually hitting the statue, but you're hitting it because you hit correctly.
right, but it's incorporeal, so wouldn't it also just be the thing?
You'd think so, but because you have a magic weapon, you're actually hitting it correctly.
You're no fun.
I mean, if you want to damage the statue, I can let that happen.
I'm not saying to damage the statue instead, because that would be that'd be tactically unsound.
That sounds like a Kaizen joined us.
That is.
Woo! So I need to adjust some tokens. And a Kaizen on video. Even better.
Okay.
Not that one.
Which map?
004.
Art gallery.
Okay. 31 points of bludgeoning damage, 7 points of fire damage.
Okay, just a sec. It is so much faster to do this on the home PC. So much faster.
Instead of, reaching through the ether and doing it.
It's okay. We'll make do.
Slow D&D is better than no D&D.
Chat, by the way.
What's up?
If you
Really?
look- If you look in chat, it makes sense.
Really?
Yes, really. Did you apply the damage?
Not yet.
Oh, Himura, you are my hero.
Feel offended.
All right, give me that damage one more time.
Okay. So that's 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And second attack.
Mhm.
12.
AC 12?
Yeah, 12 to hit. Yeah.
That will miss. So go ahead and roll some damage for that poor statue.
Finally. And it's a critical. So
It is.
Oh,
I really hope we don't need that statue.
considering
well, you did good, guys, but are you gonna have to fight me? Okay.
All the statues, you attack the 2 cowering normies.
yeah. What's Kaizen think about that?
Hey,
You feel
Draho.
good? You feel good about yourself attacking a cowering woman?
Well, look on the bright side. It's advantage against him again. So, also this statue.
So, what's going on?
I'm destroying a statue apparently.
So as soon as we moved the first item, specters started popping out of the statues, and the big central demon devil thing in the middle started cracking open.
I see.
And there's definitely something inside of it.
I
29
double see.
29 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of fire damage.
And that's
Oh.
with the critical multiplier?
That is, yeah.
Okay. So you slam in kind of the man's chest, and you see that just kind of cave in and then crumble out. The statue is still standing, though.
Yay! Oh, also, can we move the specter 5 feet and say that I did that in the wild rage? Yeah.
Yep. Which
Yay.
direction?
Let's go up.
All right.
And because apparently they like draining life, shift.
Okay.
Oh, and you get bad touch too, Kaizen.
I see that.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
About-
So far, everyone's taken it almost.
No, he was the first one.
Well, that
Hey.
kind of.
Like a champ on the chin.
Speak for yourself, Draho. I'm perfectly fine.
So that said, anything else, Ark?
That is. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So Greater Spectre 3 will go ahead and take its legendary action.
How about it doesn't? And we say they didn't.
But will miss.
Yay.
And then we move into its turn. It will miss with the first attack. And with the second. And then it goes invisible. That will bring us to Nivara.
Okay, so we still technically have one of them up in this corner. It's just invisible, right?
Correct.
Possibly. It may have
We
moved
think.
around.
They're shifty like that.
Okay. So we have all 3 of the Karaturan items in this area currently, right?
That is
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
And currently, Kibble has the orange crystal, or not Kibble, sorry. No, yeah, Kibble has the orange crystal, and he's heading down to the arcane area.
Mhm.
And Rokan has the other crystal heading down there as well.
Okay.
I got a rock.
So we do know that there was at one point a specter down there.
Yes. And one popped up and attacked Draho, so we know there's one up here.
All right. So we know that there's one in 3 of the 4 corners, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Yeah,
You know
and
that Ark rushed down there to fight something.
And in that
Um,
corner where the first one was, Rokan did confirm through mental image that it was there, and I warned everybody it's down there.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's since moved.
I know, but we at least know it was down there, so it's still there.
And Kedro, the
Hmm.
walls, the eyes in the center, are those full walls?
They are.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm gonna go there.
Are you heading
Eh.
left then down, or down then left and then up?
I'm going down through the middle.
Okay.
Left and down.
So let's do that. And then
Waiting for dice rolls.
No dice rolls.
Okay.
Wait, does Navara have true sight?
no,
Not yet.
I haven't picked up that invocation yet. Next level.
Okay. I know warlocks get it all the time. That's why.
I was gonna say I haven't been allowed to put that on anything yet.
Do you get to the next level? You're not special, Duraho.
Okay, so I'm going to hold action to Eldritch Blast the next specter that I see.
That'll then bring us to Draho.
Okay. Well, now's a good time to know. I don't see what Rokan sees. I don't get his invisibility yet, right?
Correct, and mostly because he's not currently in viewing sight of anything that can be seen.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It doesn't like I can't look at something myself and see it.
That's correct. It has to be
Okay.
through his eyes.
That's what I meant. Making
Mhm.
sure I understood how that works. So I don't know where that specter is, but I'm pretty sure it didn't get too far away.
Rolling you there's ball sensitive security.
So I am going to
Scream like a baby and stab at the air.
no. I'm Draho.
He's just gonna scream like a girl and stab at the air.
I have an answer. I'm going to take my bow, point it straight up in the air, do a little bit of magical chanting, and use my very special seeking shot to locate
right.
the one that just attacked me.
Yeah.
Double check that it doesn't give me.
I don't think it gives you advantage or anything.
Okay, I just wanted to check because I know if I hit it and it doesn't save, I basically have a tracking device on it that I can use. Even if it goes and does. Well, I just wanted to double check that was actually the feature.
And what is the shot actually called?
Seeking shot.
That's right.
I've got it right here. The arrow flies towards the creature, moving around quarters if necessary, ignoring covers. If the target is within the weapon's range, there is a path large enough for the arrow to travel, yada, yada, yada. Dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes the damage as if it were hit by the arrow, plus an extra 1d6 force, and you learn the target's current location. On a successful save, target takes half as much damage, and you don't learn its location.
Righty. Dex saving throw being rolled. That is a 7. That is a failure.
Yes.
He is right next to you.
See? We're not the only ones who fail saving throws.
Yes.
Oh, Ark,
Doesn't
I
he
need you
have
to
to
do me a
save
favor.
after taking damage too?
Wait, what? What's that?
I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
I need you to roll a die.
Why?
Just do it.
A
What
D20?
Yes, that one.
Okay. 13.
Okay, Kedra, you heard 13, correct?
I did.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So that's a D6.
Ominous. Very, very, very unnerving.
D6 force. There's that. Wait, let me double check it doesn't, because I know some of these boost. Did it boost it anything? 18th level, it becomes 2d6. Okay. And then we do my actual damage. I'll do it. Bam! 18 damage to it. Take that, you stupid thing.
All right, that is set.
And did it fail its save to stay invisible?
When it got hit, it bounced out of invisibility.
Oh, good.
So it's not greater invisibility. Good to know.
Correct.
And even if he turns invisible again, I still know where he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you, Seeking Shot. I'm so glad I took you. Okay, so now that I know he's there, that's my attack to hit him with that. I believe that counts as an arrow attack, so I still get another attack, don't I?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I am rather nervous as to what this roll was about.
I can't shoot him while he's right next to me either.
You can. It's just a disadvantage due to it being a ranged weapon.
Yeah. Can't.
Crossbow expert, though.
Yeah, I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. I'm an arcane archer.
That is true.
I can't really attack. I can't do anything else with my action because I used it to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Action economy is BS in this system. I mean, I have nothing else to target, so.
Meanwhile, back in 3rd edition.
Yeah. So I'm just going to take a shot at him with disadvantage. Okay. Assumably, Draho didn't expect the arrow to go up in the air and come straight back down next to him.
You've got the touch.
So
You've got the power.
He screams really loudly, turns around and panic shoots. And since it's disadvantage, I'm not going to sharpshoot because accuracy counts right now. And I hit
17 is a hit.
You roll a 5 damage.
Okay. That's just okay.
All right.
It doesn't do as much damage, but it still hits. That's what matters. And I really don't have anything else I can do except an action surge, and I don't see any reason to use it yet.
Sword chucks.
So all set?
That is it for my turn.
Okay. So Greater Spectre 3 will take its legendary action.
But I don't want it to take its legendary action.
Will hit with 25.
Please stop hitting
me. Con save. Hits for 32, and that time it actually absorbed correctly. Weird.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
19.
You do not lose the hit points off the top end.
Okay.
Then Greater Spectre 1 is not going to take his legendary action in that fashion. Which leaves us with Greater Spectre 2.
We have a floating reroll in chat for when it's needed.
All right. We'll miss Draho. Okay. That actually skipped Greater Spectre 1's turn. So
As
it will
should.
go real quick.
Greater Spectre 1 isn't even in the initiative queue anymore.
Scoot up here.
Oh.
And it will target Nivara.
I have a feeling that reroll is going to get. Yeah. I'm looking at the chat.
Come on, guys.
Use it now.
We'll hit with a 19.
Hold on. So where did that thing come from?
Right next to you.
They were going to use it for my reroll, but it's okay.
Does 31, and go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
So
reroll it.
hang on. Stewie, do you want that reroll to be on the attack roll or for Navarro's save if he needs to make a reroll on the save?
They're hitting us pretty consistently, to be fair.
It's true, but I just thought I'd ask Stewie.
They're
to
hitting
find out.
me pretty consistently, so
And yet they can't hit Draho.
Yeah, kind of like a mech fight we once had, which is still BS.
Hold
hit
on,
me
hold on. Navara. I used my inspiration. You can re-roll that save.
Well,
Hold on, I've got to reroll from.
we've got to
chat.
re-roll in chat that we're going to use.
So let me do that first.
Oh, I never get to give other people
Wow.
re-rolls.
See, there you go.
Yeah, because you're
Okay,
usually
now-
using it to keep yourself alive.
Now I will take your inspiration.
Do nothing with it.
Jesus.
What are our rolls tonight?
Okay,
Jesus.
now I will use my inspiration.
I was going to say, you've got yours.
That's 2 1s in a row. That's great.
Oh.
And now I will Dark One's Luck. 20.
All right. You do not lose your top end hit points.
I think he found a way to beat us, guys.
All right. So now that that thing has shown up, I'm going to use my reaction to attack it.
Okay.
I'm assuming it popped up literally right next to me, so this is going to be at disadvantage.
Correct.
But you're using your. How is that going to work exactly?
I
So he
held
was
action to
holding
Eldritch
action.
Blast,
hmm
Oh, okay.
so I have to use that now.
21 will hit
I mean, luckily I have a plus 11, so.
for 6.
And second attack.
That will hit for another
Hey.
12. All right. And then it will take its second attack.
Freaking.
Will miss with a 14.
If you apply that damage. you're
Magical
still
Sugar
staying
Daddy's paying
healthy.
attention now.
And then it will go invisible again.
Wink.
Misaki, you're up.
Come and take your beating like men, cowards. So I think first things first in the weapon, spiritual.
Yeah, the spiritual weapon's gonna move in and pound on that specter.
Okay.
Actually, it can probably pound on the specter from where it's sitting because
Sure
it's
can.
within 5 feet.
hmm
You control it. You can do the thing.
Is it targeted?
let
It
me
is
see.
now. I believe it is targeted now.
Yep.
Nope, wrong button. This button.
Side question. That thing's invisible. These things, can they be affected by pseudo dragon poison?
They can be affected by sunlight, maybe.
21 is a hit.
But does that have me attacking this? No, that's got me targeting the spiritual weapon, I think. Because it says a D.
No, it's a spiritual weapon targets Greater Spectre 2.
Okay. I'm just. Okay.
It's okay, guys. It's not like we were off for a month and then a week.
Where's 2 at? Yep, okay. Took damage. Good.
Okay. And I want to move and cast a spell. And that thing's gonna.
I mean, it's not going to hold you in place if it hits you. It's just really going to hurt.
I know, but I technically could get my reactionary if it can when it goes to swing at me.
Ah, yeah.
Mhm.
So, all right. And I can see everybody except for Ark from here, correct?
Well, you can't see Kibble either. Or Navarre.
And
No, I could see
Yeah.
Kibble and Navarre.
Yeah, Kibble wasn't hiding. He double dashed to get there.
He's behind a wall.
Right.
Oh,
so,
from there.
Yeah. If I move here, I can see everybody but Ark.
Yep.
that's fine.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians,
Okay.
omitting all.
And are you wanting to use your reaction on it attacking you?
Yes.
Okay. We will disadvantage on that.
Ooh, Spiritual Guardians?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that spell.
All right, we'll miss with a 12.
What do they look like?
They will look like fennec foxes, the same shape that I shift into.
Very nice.
You know what? There's a small part of me that was hoping they would be tiny little pixies that are wearing samurai armor.
No.
Just tiny samurai pixie.
It's great samurai.
I don't know why. That just seems like
And
something I would
being
do.
that I'm pretty sure that's the first time you've used that, go ahead and read it off for chat.
Yeah. So spirit guardians, you call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you. Yeah, they flirt with me. They flit around you.
There's that kind of fox.
Yeah, to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you're good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey, your choice. So the fennec fox. Yeah. When you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. So the party members that I can see.
Can you just
Sorry,
barely
Orc.
take me out? Barely.
And let's see.
Just not going to respond to that one. Okay.
Nope, I'm not. And affected creature speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
And are you using a third level spell slot or higher?
It only increases in damage to every 3 levels? Every 2 levels?
No, it's if you use a spell slot at 4th or higher, you get an extra D8.
D8 for each slot you above third. So
Gotcha. There's some spells that like every second level or whatever. But okay.
How many? Sure, we'll go ahead and cast that up at 5th, which gives it 2 more d8. So it's going to be 5d8 radiant damage.
All right.
Point of order though, can Misaki see me?
Did you hear me?
Yep. 5th level's fine.
And so that's what, basically a 15-foot radius around me
Correct.
that they're running around.
Yep.
So 1, 2. Okay, you got the okay. Look at that.
Still got some movement. Should move to it.
I believe
Isn't that shouldn't that be what 5 squares for me or 3 squares? And
that's a 10-foot. That's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
15-foot radius from the point that you're at.
Ah, okay.
I thought it would be out from the block that I'm on, not the center. Okay.
Yeah, it basically still touches enough of that, but if we kicked it out that far, it would end up saying 20.
Got it. And then see, that was a 20 movement for me to get to there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 5. She's still within that block.
Like watching that aura step after.
Well, okay.
Oh, don't worry, I have a plan.
Well, that's fine. I was just more along the lines of trying to have Kai's on it, but I have a feeling he's going to be running to a corner somewhere.
No one runs to a corner in this party.
So that's my full 30 movement. I did my bonus action. I did a reactionary, and I cast a thing.
Yeah, you did.
I think.
Alrighty.
I think I've done my things for the moment.
Correct. That'll bring us to Kai.
Okay. So we have a whole bunch of invisible, visible, spectry things popping in and out, being rude and disrespectful.
That is correct.
Let's see. How are you looking, Ark?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm at 19 damage. So far, so good.
And how's Draho looking?
I have got, let's see, overall 82 max health. Doesn't look like, think that's mistaken. It says I have no wounds.
That's because it takes off the top end of your health.
Oh, so yeah, I have 82, no wounds, so I'm fine.
Well, you're not fine. You had your maximum health drops. So.
Same difference.
Spectre 2 is visible currently, yes?
Yep, anything you can see is on the board.
Fantastic.
No, there is a third one down that was in front of Nivara before it blinked out of visibility.
Kai casts a spell.
Okay.
Moves here. Holds action and waits for Spectre number 1 to reappear.
All right.
Hey, do my foxes do anything to that thing in the center with us?
Not as of yet, because it's not its turn. But anything else, guys? Bonus movement, held action.
Well, I've got a held action for when the Spectre appears.
Okay.
I'm going to ruin its day.
That
I've
said,
cast-
that is not the correct character. That is the correct character. The bronze statue splits apart, and out from inside it comes this large horned devil-looking thing.
Ah, yes, the tactical positioning we all wanted.
Now, that being its start of its turn, is the saving throw. It will fail that. Go ahead and roll your 5d8.
How you doing? Be attacked by foxes.
Oh, actually, it gets advantage on that.
How about it doesn't? And we say it didn't.
That's 26.
I said, how about
So
we
you still roll your 5d8. It just takes half.
a roll to intimidate the DM?
That's never worked on me.
Hasn't worked yet.
See, now you're getting into my phrasing. 25. All right. 2, 4, 1 with its tail. And a hurl flame. Let's see.
And it's not a new round yet, is it?
It is not. We're going to roll a 1d4, starting with the left on row cam at 1, moving clockwise to see who it attacks. 4. So Nivara.
Good.
So you might want to ice up.
We're just waiting to see how much damage it is.
Yeah. morbid curiosity. amongst the-
Navar, did you see Stewie's comment in chat?
I did not. Let me switch over.
Who knew, Danny?
First attack hits with a 24. Does 13. It is currently forking you.
The two back, all things considered.
Second attack will hit with a 23
That, however,
for another 15.
How much damage is that altogether?
Where are you at?
28.
Yep.
Yeah, that takes me down to almost half. All right. I'll not tomb for now, but if I get hit again, I'm going in an ice wall.
besides, you have to negotiate now.
And then it whips you with its tail. Or
But that's
attempts
just
to.
unnecessary.
Hits with a 26.
Why do I have a feeling there's a ... fourth attack?
For a total of 14, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so watch out for the tail then.
Okay, I'm
Three.
gonna tomb that one.
Okay.
Do I still have to con save because it's hitting the ice and not me?
No. And so we'll take 14 off that damage, which should bring you back to 59, I believe.
Yes. And then crap, I forgot how to calculate that. Is it just warlock level times something?
I'll check. This is the player's handbook, right?
Yes.
That is its turn. Now we move on to Fluffle Snugglebottom.
Is
Yeah.
first things first. I believe he can see that he knows where that invisible one is.
Yep,
It's,
sure
yeah,
does.
10 per warlock level, so
It is right there.
Question is, and I'm not sure, does he have anything he can do with his bonus action to keep his action free?
I don't believe so at the moment.
Because I'm looking, don't think I see anything that says it will.
Does he have a breath weapon?
No.
Draho, what's his move?
He can go 60-foot fly, 15-foot walk, but I was trying to see if I could disengage as a bonus action, but I don't see that listed as one of his abilities.
Nope, not at the moment.
Okay. Figured he might be able to. So I
just
can
get him
either
some levels in rogue. He'll be fine.
just keep finding draconic related creatures and giving them rogue and bard levels. That's my thing. Should he attack the Horned Devil, or should he try and dash around? He wouldn't be able to get around without opportunity attacked by the well, no, if he disengages, he can go past both enemies without getting hit, right?
If he disengages, yes.
If you disengage, you're disengaged for the whole round.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, then yeah. Boom. He's heading over this way. Bloop. Bloop. That's 15. Puts him up to 30. And he's going to drop that crystal and pick up the eggs.
Okay. Let's see. He had the purple crystal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What new delightful horror will we face now?
All of them. All of them.
Well, at this point,
Like, I know you're
Tahoe and
jumping at the
Rokan
same
are of the
time.
mindset that if we manage to get everything fixed up, everything will just vanish.
Does that
Wow.
keep doing that?
The PD. Oh. Then he'll pick up them eggs. And that was only 30, so he still technically has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's
I like how I'm the only one who isn't flustered right now.
So that's his full movement after disengaging, and he is on his way to drop that thing off where the purple one was.
Okay.
To be fair, I went in there first and then everybody else came and crowded around me, so it's not my fault.
That is true. And as he goes past there, he's going to shoot me the image of the thing in front of me, and I'm just going to yell as loud as I can. It's still in front of you, Nivara.
All right. With the end of his turn, the greater specters will take their final for this round. Legendary actions.
Gimme.
Yep. Go ahead and make your attack. That is Spectre 1.
Hope it's a moonbeam or something.
So it will go after Kibble. Oh, it will miss Kibble. That will hit, but you are not targeted.
What do you mean I'm not targeted? Shows me targeted.
Negative.
No, like I literally have the arrow and everything.
Yep, you are now targeted.
It does that to me a lot too.
I hit him in the face and meats.
Okay, not that there's any meats. He has
And
not been to
so
Arby's lately.
He takes this damage,
All right.
and then he takes shoot. Where did it go?
Chat, by the way.
Yeah, I just saw that. Gonna mess up.
50 Shades of Nirvana.
So he takes radiant damage
Mhm.
of 2d6, which I'm guessing you guys didn't see me roll.
Nope.
Nope.
But that's nice.
Okay. So now he is also outlined in a radiant outline. F his invisibility.
That makes two
He
of them
will
that
go
can't
hide
disappear.
no more. And then he gonna get that. And since he's undead, he gets that too.
Right. Looks like those two applied, but the radiant did not. Oh, so it needs another 11 on there. All right.
Also, did the radiant damage seem to hurt it more?
Surprisingly not.
Good to know.
Mhm.
All right. Now my second attack.
That was a held action.
Oh, I don't get more than one?
So you do get your base attacks, but not the pommel strike.
Well, yeah, but I get 2 base attacks.
That's correct.
So second attack.
It's
All
gimme.
right. There's a crit.
Nice.
Oh, and for your once you roll the kind of base damage on this, if you're trying to do extra crit stuff rather than holding down the right click and clicking, you can also just hold the shift button and double click the attack damage, and it will auto do the dice.
Nice.
$13 damage on the first part. All the crit dice for another 40,
That's
Not
beautiful.
done yet.
and more crit dice for another 27.
How
That's
is it
so
not
beautiful.
dead?
That is
It-
what we needed.
It looks like almost tattered ectoplasmic rags after that. It's trying to keep itself together, but is struggling with it.
You used a bonus action to use a spell, didn't you? Oh, wait, no, that wasn't your turn. Never mind.
Correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say I used a bonus action on my turn
Yep,
to cast
no,
my smite.
I got it.
Bukaki
All right.
did that, and then I with the smiting and the extra damage and
Fighting and the damage on the lady.
Okay,
All good.
and back to legendary actions finishing off. Greater Spectre 2 will try and take a swipe at Draho.
Yeah, I bet.
Not with a 14.
Yeah, I bet.
Greater Spectre 3 is on Arc. And you reckless, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay, advantage there. Hit with a 23.
And saving throw.
Yep, saving throw.
Again, it did 30 damage.
It did. And for some reason, every time it does 30 damage, it doesn't reduce that appropriately on you.
26.
26? Okay. You will not lose top 8 hit points, but
Yeah, I should be at 34.
correct. All set.
Okay.
That is their legendary actions. We go back to the top of the round. Round 3, Kibble.
Kibble. Well, time to finish this thing off Kibble style so he can run away.
So stab.
Yes.
Or maybe just stab.
Spectre 1.
One stab, that way he can still disengage.
That's what he was going to do.
All right, you are targeted.
Sweet. Put on the advantage. Gotta stab that sucker.
That is a hit.
Sneak attack.
And then sneak attack.
Really gonna
damage.
need that sneak attack damage.
And
Oh,
down
yes.
it goes.
No need to disengage. So upon doing that, he's going to, since he had the other crystal, 5.
You should be able to move all the way to the corner and place it.
Yep. 20 to get there. He's going to place that crystal. And then noticing that this whole area is done, he's going to use his bonus action to hide.
So that is the orange crystal. I'm going to call it O.
And let me
The
get
original
it.
crystal.
All right, guys, we're 2/12 of the way done.
Where
Four.
is stealth? Oh, I'm on Draho's sheet. That's why stealth doesn't look right. I'm looking at that like, man, his stealth sucks. When did that happen? Oh no, only an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cowering behind the statue. Next turn, he's gonna move somewhere and do something, but
Sounds good.
I don't want to get
That will
attacked
bring
from
us
next one
to
pops up.
Greater Spectre 2. Still attacking Draho.
Stop that.
Does hit
Ooh.
for 29. And go ahead and give me con save.
Okay. Why?
Chat.
See, I ain't got nothing left to do for it, so nope.
All right. That drops you down
Oh,
to
yay.
that.
Plus 3
Yay!
roll.
All right, go for it.
Why? 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 Just take it.
All right. Drops you down to 53 for your total top end.
Oh, jeez.
And that one gets back.
Reminds
Don't
me of
let
when I
him
played a
hit you.
dwarf barbarian with an 8 con.
Comes in with its secondary attack. Misses with 17. And then goes invisible.
Yeah, but I still know where it is.
That you do. Arc.
Okay, so I still actually have advantage from my last turn.
Mhm.
That's a natural 19.
Okay.
So, no, that's you. 14 bludgeoning damage, 3 fire damage. And I'll push it 5 feet up.
Okay. No secondary attack.
Push it 5 feet up.
Free action to call your shot. Aim at the rafters. Swing again.
Proceed.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Then they will go ahead and take
the
their...
13 definitely doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't. First legendary action of the round. Will miss on arc.
Yeah, you don't get advantage now
Greater Spectre 2.
for 1 round.
That was so close to a nat 20, but it's not. So it will miss. Then that will bring us to Greater Spectre 3's turn. Attacking arc with the life drain. Nat 1. Second attack. Hits with a 22. Give me con saving throw.
24.
All right, you do save. And we need to
There's
take...
one thing I'm good at. It's being big.
Take 11 off that.
Again, I don't think it did the...
Nope, that's why I'm calculating. Well, brings us back to 45. All right. And then it vanishes. Brings us to Nivara.
All right, so I'm gonna pop out of the ice cocoon.
Okay.
And just for clarification, because I just remembered this was a thing, what kind of damage are the specters doing with their life
Necrotic.
drain? Okay, so I should have only taken half of that first hit because my fiendish resilience is for necrotic.
Ah,
That's right. We set that up because we
Whoa.
figured we'd be dealing with a lot of undead.
I just remembered that was a thing.
well, we'll put you back at that.
See, this was his brilliant strategy: is have us off for a month, then come back for 1 week, then have us off for another week.
Trying
I see
to
what you're
confuse
doing.
us.
Keeping you on your toes.
Okay, so that being said, I'm relatively certain that the specter is still below me. So, with that being the case, how healthy does the devil look?
Like it's
Just
only
got-
been touched just a little.
He just got here.
All right. Let's see. I think I might like to do that. Sure, why not? Let's try to banish him.
All right.
I like this.
That I believe is a will save.
Charisma saving throw.
What's this will save?
Let's see. Do.
That's definitely not a first edition thing.
He had a 1 and a 7, so has a 14. He is banished.
All right.
Okay, now Navarra, don't get hit.
I don't know that I really have a choice in that, but I will try.
Right now, it seems like
Roll to
is the
intimidate Navarra.
primary target of the main one left.
Well, there's also one standing right next to me that's, I assume, going to hit me as soon as it gets a chance.
Oh no, Kibble killed that one.
Oh, okay.
It's going to try.
Yeah,
Correct.
Kibble killed it and ran away.
So
No one knows what
legendary
kibble
actions
is.
around part 2.
He goes invisible just once, and then
Yep. Misses with a 20.
can't even capitalize on it.
It's phasing. It's in a phase.
But does get advantage on that. Not that it helps. And do the one on Draho. That is a crit.
That is unfair.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
God! Oh no!
Draho, if Draho doesn't make the save, he is legit dead.
Hold up. Wait a minute. He takes a 13 on his roll.
All right.
Oh! I helped. Did I?
So as the blow is coming in to absolutely ruin Draho's day,
Yeah.
I reach my hand in under my cloak and I pull out an ephemeral feather and kind of flick it in that direction. It dissipates and time rewinds just a little bit.
Just enough for Draho to see it still hit him because he has an AC 22.
But it's not a critical.
But it's
That's
enough for
correct.
him to not take it in the heart.
That is correct.
The point
It's
is,
not-
I had
it's enough for
53
him
max
to-
HP, so if I had failed my save, I would be dead.
It's enough for it to hit him in the head, where there's no internal organs that are vital to be filled enough.
Which brings the damage to a 31 instead of a 53.
Oh,
Or tolerable. Yes.
You save. And you are no longer unconscious.
hey Draho, might I suggest a tactical retreat?
Yeah.
All
Also,
right.
will someone please move Kibble?
Boop.
There we go.
That does bring it to Draho's turn.
Well, so I still
Awesome.
have the rest of my turn, don't I? I just did an action. I still got movement and stuff.
Oh, yes. Apologies. I thought you were done, and I had moved on to legendary actions.
Oh, no problem. Okay, so we have the purple crystals in the book down in the lower right. We've got all the
Mhm.
Carter and stuff up in the top.
Mhm.
And we have the dragon skull in the top left. So does anybody have the spider eggs?
Rokan.
The suitor- Rokan
Rokan
does.
has the spider eggs.
Okay.
And that would mean once he drops that where the orange crystal was, that would be everything moved where it belongs.
Okay.
Do we think that candles have to be lit?
Well, after we do this, we'll see. If it opens the door, we're good. If not, then we'll light the candles.
I'm
Got it.
guessing that they probably do. So I'm gonna
Presentation would be super useful right now.
go do that. I'll come down here and light this candle.
Or just manually.
All right.
That would work too.
Lit.
The party
Perfect.
is now lit, yo.
Okay. That does me.
Okay. Then Draho.
Okay, well, first I'm going to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can still see it from there. Just get over here into the tiny little pixie foxes, whatever they are. The protection. And then I'm going to, if you want to target it for me and make sure it's actually targeted, I'm going to action surge.
And going after
Greater
Spectre,
Spectre 2. Yep.
All right. You are set.
Awesome. What?
Oh,
That bounced on a 19. I was cheated by RNG.
RNGesus does not like you tonight.
No. Oh well, yeah. Of course, I threw that off the freaking.
I mean, to be
grid.
fair, he doesn't really seem to like any of us.
Yeah, tonight the dice are mean. Ooh, that hit.
Yep, sure does.
I don't know.
Bam,
There you
24.
go. There you
I
go.
turned freaking Spectre into a progressive rock band from the 70s.
I don't even get that joke because I'm not that old.
The Electric Light Orchestra. Oh, boom!
That's some old people humor.
Funeral for a friend.
Actually, I took my action surge to attack. I'm a bonus action loop that mist arrow around at the other guy.
Thought
He's
that only
within
had a
range.
30-foot route.
No, 60.
60? Yeah, that should
Yeah.
probably do.
Yeah, I can pretty much do it to almost as many people as I can hit. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure last time because I thought it was 30. Looked and I was like, holy crap. Curving shot, 60.
Do you have to have sight on it, though? Because currently you don't.
Let me double check that. Curving shot. Different target within 60 feet of the original target.
Doesn't
So,
say not. Go for it.
Doesn't say I have to see him.
Yep.
So Ark just sees his.
Maybe.
As it basically turns into a seeking arrow, running the other way around several corners, right next to Ark, and then hits it.
Hey, it's a magical shot for a reason.
That's right.
And it hits.
Yes, it does.
So,
But not Spectre 2.
yeah, switch that damage over to the other Spectre. I like the idea of shoot the one arrow, then he follows up with a quick second one. First one just does a loop around its head.
See, he almost has to hook it to where it goes up along the ceiling, then comes down, and then around past the dragon statue.
No, I've said Draho's arrows don't follow conventional physics of, oh, it'll just curve. It's like it goes straight. Once it misses the target, it bounces off the wall, does a 180 and shoots back this way, then does a sharp 90-degree turn and flies right over that statue into the back of the
Yeah,
thing.
I just imagine it like Captain America's shield just bouncing all over the walls.
If it can bounce, it bounces. Otherwise, it just takes sharp, 90-degree turns everywhere it goes.
It's like in how Saw should have ended, where the bullet just keeps ricocheting over and over. And it's like, how is this even happening? I don't know. This entire scenario is completely implausible.
So that the end of the turn, right?
That would be all my turn. Yes.
Alrighty. Misaki.
I really like that even Draho's archery is chaotically uncontrollable.
Special
You're
weapon.
doing
Just a
The
little
new
bit of
alignment,
squib.
chaotic Draho.
Just a little bit of squib.
Spiritual weapon is going to attack the Spectre.
Let's see. Spectre number 2, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Boop.
Is it booped and ready to go?
It is.
Nope.
It is. You are not.
But I rolled the attack for the weapon.
Did you do it from its character sheet?
No, I was doing it from the spell sheet. That's why.
Yep. But that's okay. I just booped it on you, so you're good to go. But
Okay.
a 10 will miss.
That's right. We created the character sheet, so okay. I have to remember that.
No worries. No worries.
Okay. I'm concentrating on spell. The devil's gone.
You should move up near that other one and get him caught in your aura.
Without getting me in the aura, though.
We'll go north and get
Yours
the
is
guy.
almost dead, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
heavy.
It's hurt, but it's not like ridiculously hurt. It's like light orange. It's
Yeah,
yellow.
but I can come back up into this corner with 2.
Okay, then do that then.
That's what I was thinking. Go up
Yeah.
where 2 is because Rokan's protected thanks to you. So
1, 2. There's 15. Wait for the circle to catch up.
Meow. All good.
That's 15. Hey, he just entered the circle for the first time.
Doesn't work that way.
Damn it.
Believe me, when I first, it's funny because this exact spell, when I first used it on my first character in 5e, I did the exact same thing. I walked into a swarm of like 6 guys and I got surrounded by them. And I was like, they all go. And the GM was like, no.
Yep.
But he's within 10 feet of me, so I can poke him.
That is correct.
Aha, you did not account for the pole arm. Meanwhile, it's like, it's okay, guys. I don't need any help.
25 is a hit.
Nice.
23, and it should not be resisting. Remind me to take a look at your pole arm later because 0 resist is incorrect. That is Spectre 2. 2.
Do we need to change this?
It probably has a capitalization in somewhere that it doesn't want it.
Got it.
Like if it's got the cold or lightning or radiant or magical, if any of those are capitalized, then it basically is like, I don't understand.
It doesn't.
Power of coding.
But that is up to date now.
Okay. But I said that was 10, 15, 20. 30.
Ah, see the genius in the strategy.
I'm going to make it come into it and not,
So
Yeah.
Rokan's going to need to retreat.
Well, Rokan has to get past me into the other corner with the
Yeah, and he
Spider
goes
eggs.
before they go again because he's bottom of initiative queue. So
Yep. So that'll bring us to Kai.
Greater specters in danger.
No, hey, I mean, you could have, okay.
poke.
No, because I want to be able to lend my safe bump to the squishy one in case things get Siri.
But maybe you should have gone 5 down then, because you can still hit it, but also.
Yeah, come in on top of Navarro instead of right next to it.
That requires consent.
Hey, now.
Well, green check mark to that. Okay.
All right. It's time for violence.
That it is.
I encourage violence.
Hey kids, do you like violence?
Eyelids.
Bom, bom, bom.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm so big.
Much
Hit on the
better.
second.
That's
Mhm.
better.
7 for the base damage.
And
Another
because he's
9.
undead.
And
Suck.
another 2.
Oh,
Alrighty.
name.
Second attack.
Pommel strike.
Go for it. We'll hit for another 8 base damage.
Gimme.
That's much nicer. Another 16
And because he's undead.
and another 9. He is looking pretty messed up at this point. Any additional movement?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
good. I am prepared.
Well, there's no horned devils, so Fluffles Snugglebottom.
Yes. And bam, move over there and place that last one.
All right.
Placing the spider's egg.
E for egg.
Eggies.
All right. Currently, nothing has changed.
Stop saying currently.
There's still one candle to light.
Anything else on
30.
Rocam?
5. Yeah, it's time to put Rokan's power to the test.
You're gonna claim the kill, aren't you?
And it's got to test out the sting and see if this thing can be poisoned.
It can't.
It
It
can't.
probably can't, but it's the same damage as the bite with the possibility of poisoning.
Yep.
It's literally better than the bite.
DM's like, aha, you fell into my trap.
That does hit.
It does. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be 3d4. Right. Yeah, okay.
3d4 plus 2 just
Yep.
means that there will not be the plus 2. All right.
Why did it turn green? Why did it turn green?
Because I was retyping in the numerics.
Awesome. No save, I take it.
Correct.
Because you can't poison something that doesn't have blood.
Yep.
I know. It was worth a try.
Any additional movement?
That was his full movement. He attacked. No.
You know he's going to attack you now just so he can kill your
Oh,
dragon.
hold up. Let's see. 30, 40, 45, 50. Actually, he only moved 50. So he could move back. The thing is,
Opportunity attacks.
Mhm,
yeah, but if he stays, he can take 2 full attacks.
mhm.
That's fair.
But Kibble might finish him off. So you get Kibble, then you get Arc, then he goes.
Is that a gamble that you want to make?
That
I mean,
think
it's 3
both
attacks.
That I think both Kibble and Arc can take him out before
That
he
can
gets
attack,
to Rokan.
attack with advantage. So
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Leave him there.
Okay. Well, it will go ahead and take its legendary action.
Oh, I thought it had them all used up. You said.
no, those are legendary resistances that you use.
Yep.
Legendary actions for every round.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then never
Yeah.
mind. I think he's gonna move then and risk the opportunity.
All right. Well, either which way, he will get hit.
No,
I
he won't.
swear-
Oh yeah, that's only for when he
I
rolls.
swear to God, if you knock his dragon out,
32 damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Right. It's okay.
Ooh.
Inspiration. He's got it.
Okay.
that's about right.
Okay. So who wants to give him
I don't have it. Chat.
I got nothing for you.
Hey,
There it
we
is.
roll for the chat. And yes, this boy can fit so much violence. Thank you. That's also about right.
This is so stupid. I'm
He figured it out. We just suck at taking rolls.
so annoyed. Yeah.
How about we stop now and come back?
Another
to
force
next
reroll.
week?
Make it happen.
Oh,
Don't need to have pets anymore.
And guess what?
There's another one. I need to know how you get this currency because I might want to say, there you go. The finally.
Probably still not enough, but
Are we keeping that?
It is. I can tell you, it's not enough.
it's not, is it?
It is not. And to get the currency, all you have to do is be
Get
signed in
another
the
one.
Twitch.
You get another one.
I give up.
Yeah.
Stop! He's already dead.
All right.
I give up.
So that will put him at a max 23.
Fireball.
Dragon.
And now we just got to get him fireball.
Oh, yeah. And Moore gave him one.
Look,
That was a natural
He's
2.
gonna survive this. Let him go.
He's gonna survive it, but
I think though that after this you should commit seppuku, and I don't mean your character.
Well, you know, there is a Tonto in the room.
let's just take
It
it.
kind of needs to see where it
Just
is though.
be thankful I'm not playing a druid because I would reincarnate the thing
Yeah. Well, you can
just
only
so you would
reincarnate
let it go.
humanoids. You can only reincarnate humanoids.
No, it's funny. I kept saving them guys for when I would desperately need them to save Draho's life. I just threw them all at the dragon.
I swear to God, we're gonna get into the big end game boss, and the battle's gonna go on for like 6 sessions, and it's just gonna be reroll, 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 reroll.
That's the idea.
The idea is that we don't need so many rerolls. I'm just saying.
One can hope.
You've
but
not
top of the
played a
round,
lot of games
Kittle.
with this man, have you?
Gibble, can you do one range attack and kill it?
He's got to get in line of sight first.
Kibble can do that.
That puts him in line of sight.
Sure.
That is not what I clicked. Let's try that again. All right.
He's in the wall. He's in the
Halfway to
wall.
wall. There you go.
He's clipping through the wall.
Damn it, Bethesda.
Yay.
Wall hack knife kill. Activate.
Now, you are shooting around a pair of corners with where it's at, which would impose a disadvantage, but you have advantage, so it would be a base attack.
Well, if that's the case, then he's just got to move there.
Still through a wall.
You'd have to move over one more.
I don't think he has the movement.
He does. He has 30.
Okay.
Come snuggle next to Kaizen.
So he could do that. So now would he be able to hit?
With advantage, yes.
It's snuggle time.
And let's see.
If
that
you
is-
fail with advantage.
Shut up.
I mean, that would be the Draho thing to do.
4 and
And-
4.
And with a 13, you do fail with advantage.
Oh.
Oh, good times.
So Ark's just like,
Bonus action. Help on arc.
All right.
oh, so I don't have to reckless.
Or aid, whatever it's called. So you get advantage on your first attack. Mastermind.
Okay,
Fuck
that
all.
brings us to Greater Spectre 2, who goes invisible.
But does he enter the circle?
Fine, I still know where he is.
Only the Spectre knows.
I think
That
it
is
lasts
correct.
for a full 10 rounds before I stop knowing where he is.
Brings us to Arc.
Taking it. Natural 20.
All right.
So I have
Let's-
advantage on the next attack anyway. Teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
We gave you some
Makes the
assistance.
dream work.
Not that one. Okay. That's 29 bludgeoning damage, 9 fire damage.
All righty.
Is he still there?
He is.
How dare he? Oh well.
It does help that he got that hit in on Rokam, which heals.
And 19 plus stuff.
That'll probably hit.
No, you do the diligence stuff. 28 bludgeoning damage, 9 fire damage.
And the bludgeoning alone will do that.
There's no kill quite like overkill.
Spectre 3 goes down.
Okay, and Arc. Kind of getting that there's still this thing over there, or else they wouldn't be there. It didn't go over here. Just to try to cut it off if you can.
All right.
He's like,
Well,
Oh, you want to box
in
him
that
in?
case, it will go ahead and take its legendary action
hello.
at the end of your turn.
but remember, I did not reckless because I didn't have to.
Yep. Hit with a 25
Guy, you have to.
for
You left the
32.
side of Kai.
Yes, but it's not. Okay, first of all, fix that.
Yep, working on it.
Second of all, 24.
That will save. All right. And then
Hey, guys,
that will bring us to
found it.
Nivara.
All right. So we will go ahead and pop over here. Light that last candle.
And with that,
Won't you
the
light my
Raider Spectre that is left screams a horrible moan and just dissipates into the ether.
That's what your mother said last night.
And since I still had technical, like, I sense that it's no longer on the plane since I was technically tracking it with my magic.
Correct. Mhm.
Okay, it's dead.
And yay, Navarro can just wait out the banishment.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you hear a soft click coming from somewhere in the room.
Brr.
Like a gear clicking or just a single click?
Soft single click.
Can we discern what direction it came from?
Between all of you, you will be able to figure out that it's coming from the south.
As if a door unlocked.
Correct.
Awesome. Now, question: how do you? Is there any way other than a long rest to get rid of this weakening of the?
A
Restoration spell.
yes, which we
Lesser
don't
restoration
need to do because
or
those
greater?
are expensive.
Because what?
We don't need to do those because those are expensive.
Well, would lesser restoration work?
No.
Has to be the greater.
Mhm.
Greater
Okay.
or restoration? It's just lesser and greater, isn't it? Or is there a lesser?
Just greater, I think.
Yep, just
Yes.
lesser and greater.
Oh, just lesser would do it too?
Lesser will not do it, but as far as what spells there are, there's just lesser and greater.
Mediocre restoration. Just kind of restored.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I was kind of hoping because Kibble has that plus healing word and cure wounds. I was trying to figure out if one.
Hey, guys.
After I could take care of it after a long rest.
Hey guys,
Yeah, well.
that was the first room.
Yeah, I can take care of it after a long rest.
Just long rested. So
Well,
Well,
bravo, you do what you do
it's-
best and stay in the back.
I've got a long rest to be able to get the spell.
now,
And a long rest will do it anyway. So
yeah. Unfortunately, you can't just take 8 hours after every fight.
I mean, I'm still down 61 out of 143, which isn't bad, but at the same time, like
Well, basically, Kibble, myself, and Rokan are not going to engage in any kind of melee and will be fine.
Yeah. So it's a matter of, do we want a short rest really quick here before we go on to
Short
the next
rest
room, or do
would
we go
be
on to the next
helpful.
room?
If only so I can get back my shots and my action surge.
Does short rest aid you in any way, Navarro?
I will get a spell slot back, and then I can use dice to heal.
and I'll get my shifting back. Plus
Well,
such a heal.
then I suggest, how long's a short rest?
1 hour.
An hour.
We gotta wait basically 10 minutes of that hour for your banishment, irregardless.
Yes.
So you might as well get a short rest and get the benefits back from the short rest, and then move through the door.
Hey,
Okay.
Kimball, what level of bard are you?
He is believe a 7th level.
Hey, Kimball, want to sing a song for us that might make it more restful?
Sure.
I can do
Kibble.
that. And not only that, but if we wait a little bit extra, I can make some lunch, and that'll be even better.
You did it, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
Of course he did. This is Kibble, man. All he does is cook, fight, and play music.
But
And steal.
he got the Epicurean.
Yep.
So it's even better. We get healthy snacks.
Necessary in dungeons.
Of course.
Are you guys doing anything prior to taking the long rest?
I thought we were taking a short rest.
Short rest.
Re-examine the room now that everything is in place to see if the statues have changed at all.
They have not, but you're starting to get some sort of eerie feeling from most of the paintings.
Oh,
That's just the
I forgot there were
nature of
paintings in here. What
Hey,
are
so
the
it might be a good idea to put up like the dome.
Nah, we're fine.
what?
Just huddle around where the demon used to be.
Remind me what the paintings were of.
Various landscapes, some of cities, some generally just landscapes, oceans. One that looks
They're
like
portals.
an entire kind of area of just mechanized machinery, cogs, and the like.
Also, I'm going to reposition myself to the Masaki space to stand in front of the door just in case.
Yeah.
So I will put up a tiny hut for us to rest in for an hour,
Okay.
except for Draho, because Draho doesn't need it.
Actually, I could. You need to use some hit die.
And I'm going to just stare at the door.
Yeah, since all of the hit points I lost are lost like till I resto, I am going to spend my time trying to identify where all of the portals go to.
All right.
I assume that is something that you are more capable than any of us of doing.
No, I'm the only person with planar survival.
So, like I said, you are the person out of the group that has the ability to do that.
Pick up 36 D20.
36 D20, huh?
Yep.
Because there are
I don't have-
36.
I don't have in my whole collection. So at least I don't think I do.
So what's
Oh
the
my-
bonus for Song of Rest?
DF6.
Will it allow you to click up 36 D20?
Sure. I've never tried, but it goes pretty far up.
I want to watch these.
Why
Just
is
hit
this not
Oh,
working?
it's too big to roll in the tray.
It won't.
There
That's a
we go.
D10. That's not a D20.
No. I'm doing my second win before we start the rest, so I can get it back and get 16 free hit points.
Clever, Draho.
Fighters are so niche in what they can actually do with their
But they
actions,
do
so I
it
gotta
very
capitalize
well.
on it. So let me get my calculator out. Calculate.
Did I take any damage?
Okay. 36 D20.
Yep. Whew. Lots of dice.
So what did he just do?
And all of those are at +5.
Okay. First one, you would assume is Elysium. Second one, you're not too sure of. Let me snapshot that real quick so that I don't lose it with all the rolling.
All I needed to get my health back up to a good
Okay.
place.
Third one is Arborea. Fourth one, Yizgard. Fifth one, Limbo. Sixth one, you're not too sure about. Seventh goes to the Abyss. Eighth to Carceri. Ninth, you're not sure about. 10th goes to Gehenna. 11th goes to the Nine Hells. 12th is to a specific point on our Acherion, and I'll tell you specifically a little bit later.
Okay.
13th, you're not sure of. 14th is to Arcadia. 15th, Mount Celestia. 16th is Bitopia. 17th is the Plane of Air. 18th, the Plane of Water. 19, the Plane of Earth. How you wouldn't get the next one after that because it's just a bunch of fire. But you're not quite sure.
Geez, it's almost like it's an elemental plane of fire.
The next one looks like an oververdant forest, but you're not specifically sure which one.
Got it.
The one after that is very similar to that one, but in all dark tones. That one goes to the Shadowfell.
I was going to say, I get plus on that one.
Yep. The next one goes to Oerth, or Oith, if you want to say it correctly. Next one is Kryn. The next two you're not sure of. One is a fairly lush kind of open field. The one after that is a heavily deserted area. Number 27 goes to Eberron. 28 goes to Exandria. 29 goes to Ravnica. 30, it looks to be pictures of large deities in Grecian clothing. 31 goes to Ravenloft.
Bullshit.
That was just about to say,
It goes
not
to
without the
Ravenloft.
mist's
It does
approval.
not go from Ravenloft. No.
Well, actually, we have to wait to see what the new book says because it might very well go to Ravenloft.
The next one looks like a picture out of the Ravens Bluff Cemetery.
Really?
Like looking down from a hill.
Yep. The one after that is very, very dark tones, and you see kind of like a city in caves.
It's the Underdirk.
The next one, completely unfamiliar with, but Misaki, you think that you might know where that's at.
Say that again, please.
It looks like a city that you think you know where it might be at. It's definitely Karatoran in style.
Do I need to come and look at this again?
Probably a good plan.
Okay. What do you want me to roll for that?
Let's go with either history or arcana.
History or con?
Given that I'm actively trying, can I say I'm assisting him?
Certainly.
You said history or arcana?
Correct.
We're going to go with history.
So, Professor Misaki, what do you make of this?
Oh! Does anybody get anything to let me roll?
With help, doesn't he get advantage?
Does.
Oh, that's what that does. Yay.
Hooray! Not
Oh.
much better.
You can't quite place it, but it definitely feels familiar.
I've been there. I know I've been there. I'm scratching my head. I know I've been there.
The next one is a completely blank canvas.
Is it blank or is it black?
Blank, as in pure white. And then the final one looks to be the picture of the skeleton of a dragon lying in a cave.
The skeleton of a dragon.
Didn't we
Correct.
see that already?
We fought a skeletal dragon.
Hmm?
We put it in the paddle ball of death.
That's right.
Any idea what the port keys are for these, or are these just open active portals?
You're not certain what the port keys are. Unfortunately, there's nothing that's very specific to what they could be. Like,
Not even on the one I got a
your,
natural 20 on?
which one was that?
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
12.
10, 11, 12. That was Acheron.
So these are extra planar gates, right?
Some of them.
Okay.
No, well, they are all planar gates. Just because they take you to somewhere else on the plane you're standing on doesn't make them any less planar gates.
It's not
Okay.
extra planar.
And they appear to be tapestries also, right?
It's interesting, your idea of extra planar. Perhaps you will explain it to me sometime.
Okay.
Are you
I'm
thinking
just-
about ripping them down like we ripped down the other tapestries?
I'm
If
just
you
thinking-
touch these tapestries, I want to be out of the room, and you should probably sign all of your worldly possessions off to me first.
maybe not Navarro, because then you inherit a whole mess of people.
It's only Draho
Because
stuff.
Destroying a planar gate is,
I'm not saying
well, I
destroy
mean, I
them.
would say unwise, but unwise isn't a deterrent for you.
I'm not saying destroy them.
So I will explain it this way. Destroying a planar gate is expensive in ways you cannot pay.
So we'll come back to this later.
Well, I mean, Draho was just curious if that's what everyone was thinking. We could use more tapestries, but if you guys don't think we should, Draho, I'm gonna leave it up to his skills. Let's see Arcana if he even knows what he's dealing with.
So,
I mean,
with
I imagine once I
He has
explain
no
it to
idea
him-
what this is, so he's gonna default to you guys.
Yeah.
with Acheron, since you got that 20, do you want to explain what that plane is?
Oh.
Ketty, chat, Discord.
Windows.
Actually,
Oh.
Jealous because the one thing Draho can do with his bonus action, aside from make unpredictable arrows, is
Acheron's the
For
infinite
heals.
battlefield, isn't it?
Correct.
Oh.
do you explain that to us?
I'm trying to think of how my character would explain it. So, good news or bad news, depending on how you look at it. Acheron is the plane of infinite war.
Arc perks up at this.
There are some that would see it as those who are truly wed body and soul to the idea of a militaristic lifestyle and would see that as an eternity worth having, get to go there and fight the greatest battles they could ever take part in over and over and over and over again. And they dig it.
Arc tries to hide his
And
excitement.
the people who
He
think
fails.
that war is hell to be endured are cursed to go there and fight wars, the most vile, terrible, and vicious wars that anybody could ever experience over and over and over and over again. So really, it's kind of a glass half full, half empty, but
Arc
the
is
glass is filled with blood.
Arc
End
is
of story.
decidedly less excited now.
I mean, the good news is, once you go there and fight and die, you come back. You'll always come back.
So you're saying it's an XP grind?
Here's the deal, though. You come back. There is no learning. You are who and what you are. And once you die there, you're stuck there. So if you visit, be careful not to play too hard, because there is no coming back from death there.
Hey,
Not in the it's a fun place to visit, but I don't want to live their way anyway.
hey,
Maybe
Kaizen.
Yeah.
Hey, Kitty, move my icon appropriately.
Maybe I'll visit there when I get my second health bar.
I mean,
No need. You guys aren't in actual combat, so you're wherever you want to be in the room.
Yeah, but I don't know where it's
Clangador
at.
resides there.
Fairly close to where you're at.
Okay. Hey, Kaizen,
Yo.
this bottle's vibrating.
What bottle?
I mean, that's
The one
personal.
in my hand. I'm standing in front of number 32.
He's not
Right.
that bloodthirsty.
Like, I pulled the bottle out of one of my bags. It's an
Is
empty
that
bottle.
the Ravenloft one?
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, yes.
Oh. I suggest you stay away from that unless you want to go there. Are you familiar with the Domain of Dread?
Sounds like a pleasant place to visit.
All I
Well,
know is I picked this up.
Imagine how bad the things that we have dealt with so far are on the scale of, bad to super evil. Everything that's eviler than that gets stuck there as kind of like jail. So your Nitro Demon Daddy doesn't actually rate on the scale of super badness because he hasn't been pulled out of existence and stuck there.
Well,
That's just a general fact. That's the bad news. They're all stuck there. They're all upset about it. The really bad news is if you go there, chances of you getting stuck there, pretty high. Because in their own little corner, they have absolute power. Outside of their own little corner, not so much. But they can't leave their corner.
well, this
And they
bottle,
don't get new playthings often.
this bottle was left at the shrine after it was destroyed and desecrated, and my father was taken.
That's probably either an invitation or a warning. Or it could very well be somebody keeping something safe. I mean, port keys to... There are individuals that hunt port keys to places like that and destroy them because it's meddlesome to go there.
I'll put the
'Cause
bottle away.
all of the major powers there want to leave, and you never quite know what you could bring in there that could allow them to escape their bonds.
Well, we can always come back after we finish off the guy that owns this place. It's the
Well,
first room.
Here's the deal. If the guy owns this place, I'm willing to bet that he's been to these places, because portals like this usually don't collect. You have to do work to make them happen. A lot of work over a long period of time. And I don't see somebody opening a portal like that, sustaining it, and then not using it.
It sounds dreadful.
And since we have determined that these guys already possess more dragon stones that are native to this shard, I'm willing to bet these guys have been plane hopping to gank dragon stones.
While this is nice from a technical storyline standpoint, Drawho doesn't understand a word you've been going on about.
That's okay, Draho. The smart people will do the thinking for you.
Well, for all we know, this guy in particular has multiple dragon stones. So
Oh, it's possible.
it's almost.
I'm also willing to bet that there's more doors than just these. I mean, most of these doors are dangerous, exceptionally so. There are at least 4 of them that if you were to step through them, you would just die. Like, do not pass go, do not collect 200, EP go directly to dead.
Okay. So we've pretty much concluded that we're going to be back here at some point.
I mean, that says a lot. We still have to survive something that's lived longer than all of us put together.
Draho's confident we'll survive.
Navarre will step aside and motion for Draho to open the door.
And Draho will, because he has a
And
morning
then
halberd.
Orc will step up.
Morning halberd, I'm fine. We can handle this.
No, burgle cut. Step back.
And he will signal for Kibble. Traps.
Go ahead and make the roll.
Ooh, what's rolling who?
You're rolling investigation for Kip.
What you just said you were doing.
Yes.
Well, what I just said he was doing.
Oh.
Yes. For a second, I lost track of who was controlling Kibble. $22.
Finally, a decent roll.
No, it doesn't look to be trapped.
Okay. And open the door.
All right. So as you open the door, you find that just inside is a small room with curtains opposite the entry door. It seems to lead into another space. The particular room that the door itself opens into is pitch black, save for a minor light that can be seen filtering in from the curtains. The walls on either side have a bit of a curved aspect to portions of them, and the space is both cramped, dry, and also odorless.
Okay, do I see anything in addition to that?
Nope,
Even
Does
with
the
super dark
dragon-
vision?
even with super dark vision.
Does the pseudo dragon with his
Even
10-foot
with-
blind
even with-
sight and see invisibility see
will.
anything?
I will actually pull out my shield and then pull out the Mace of Disruption, which emits magical light. In I ran out of words to stall. Bright light 20 feet, dim light 20 feet.
Yep. So in that room, the light illuminates it. The room itself is completely empty. It looks like it's about 15 by 10, and on the longer spaces, the walls are slightly curved.
Slightly curved.
Correct.
Do you have a map for this, maybe?
Momentarily. As soon as it decides to let me into it.
Recreation and dance. That's it?
And that's what you see within that particular room.
Well,
And there's another door.
There's a set of curtains leading out.
Okay, we'll check the curtains.
does my halberd
To
detect
be
anything?
fair, there were just regular cloth things that we encountered that started some stuff, so I'm not being paranoid.
Do I detect
Or you
anything
can
with
do
my
that. That
little
works. That works too.
halberd?
There is nothing coming from your halberd.
Okay. Well, let Kaizen step then. He can die.
If anyone's going to fail a saving throw,
Passing through the curtains, you find yourself in a larger space. Much of this central area seems to be taken up by a small lowered section within the floor. A set of stairs leads down to this mini amphitheater. There are chairs that aren't on the map, but they're spaced around the exterior of the ring. If 3 additional sets of curtains lead out of this area, including to the space that you've just come from. The light is more visible here, both from the chamber to the west and from the chamber to the south. No light passes through the curtains to the east.
Okay. So I mean, we should probably figure out what's behind each area before we choose somewhere to go.
How does the floor look?
Fairly clean. Like, not super dusty, has definitely had traffic, but is well maintained.
Was the last room like that?
Say again?
Was the last room like that?
It was.
Okay.
Any stains?
I'm sorry. Super clean is code for gelatinous cube. So I'm
No, and no stains.
How deep is the amphitheater?
About 5-10 feet, just enough to allow it to kind of echo and amplify vocals.
I think that's the pin, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. There's a staircase.
I mean, if there's nothing in this room, then let's all prepare and try and figure out which way to go next.
Okay.
Well, you said there's light creeping from the west and the south, but nothing from the east.
Correct.
Pick the direction I'll go with. I'll go that way.
And I will
Yeah,
go to
I'm
the opposite side.
gonna be immediately intrigued by the lack of light and head towards that door.
Okay.
For
And
some
then-
reason, it's not moving us past the doorway on the map. Our map.
Should be. I see you all there.
Yeah, but our map. Well, there, that mine popped through now. Unless you did that.
I think he has to approve. Well, that's weird. It's stopping us there. Yeah. Most of us, anyway.
Well, I'm watching him on the Twitch stream. He's actually pulling us each in.
Okay. Are you able to see now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before again, I was like, let me go through the curtains first, wherever they are.
They're the kind of flowy things.
Right, but just pick one. Do we want to look
They
at
had.
do we want to look at the no light one first?
That's where everyone's moved.
All right. Move aside. Navarra. Everyone ready?
Yep, Draho has 2 arrows poised, ready to go.
Okay. Where's your dragon?
He's floating around.
Okay.
Yeah, he's basically chilling on my shoulder until
So
combat starts.
with my shield up in a defensive stance, I will use the mace to kind of just gently move the curtain aside.
All right. So what you see is that this room is sparse, filled only with a large round blue carpet, a door opposite the curtains, and what looks to be a carnival hammer game placed against the wall to your left as you enter.
I'm sorry, what?
A carnival hammer game.
Oh,
I really want to.
I mean, you're the hammer guy with the strings.
I really, really want to, but also the fact that no light was coming from this kind of. Is there light coming from it now, or?
There is no light beyond what you bring in there.
I really don't like that. Hey, whoa. No, I'm standing in one place and just moving it to the side.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that you're able to see it.
Yes, I can see it from there.
Okay.
So
It's
I
a
mean-
hammer game.
let's get in there, see what it do.
Well, let's see what the other things are first before we decide to kill ourselves.
Okay.
What is the range on detect magic? Is it 30 feet?
Correct. Maybe 60? Pretty sure 30.
I hold the curtain up while Navarro looks.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. And I'm
think
gonna
if you stand
gonna
in the
go ahead
middle-
and take 10 to detect magic from the middle of this room.
Should
Oh.
give you enough. If all the rooms are the same size, then it should give you enough to hit them all.
I think
You
that's what-
see magic dully pouring from everywhere. All the stone, all the
Ah, my
stairs,
eyes.
curtains, the doors.
Just immediately a halogen bulb to the eyes.
No, he
Okay,
said
and-
dully.
Rather dull.
Any specific school?
You're getting hints of a lot of them. So to the west, there's light hints of necromancy. To the east, abjuration. To the south, necromancy and divination. And then kind of pervading the area is transmutation, abjuration.
Okay, so the carnival room or with the hammer game, that was necromancy?
Nope.
Abjuration, I think you said.
Yep.
Okay, and then the necromancy was on the other side?
Yeah.
To the west and a little bit to the south as well.
Okay.
And so what's the western rim? I'm guessing. Just go over and check that now.
Yeah, that's so that would be the necromancy room. So let's go check that out.
Okay.
All right. Are we going to let Ark do it, or you just want me to?
It's better that something hit me than hit you. So again,
Clarify where Kibble is, and we're going to sit on Overwatch with our arrows ready in case something comes out of one of those curtains.
That's
The west rim. As you part the curtains, a sordid tale is told from the ruined, desiccated corpse of a large monstrosity that lays in the middle of the room. Its bones are sprawled. Good Lord, I can't talk tonight. Its bones are sprawled over a large set of arcane circles. Interlaced and heavily stylized symbols are sprinkled throughout them. Across from there, you see a door. To the right and to the left are a variety of different sized candles in various states of use, some lit, some unlit. The room rumbles momentarily. The arcane symbols begin to glow an unearthly pallid green color, interlacing with wisps of black smoky tendrils weaving their way throughout and around the corpse, which slowly begins to rise.
I close the curtain and go, everyone get cover. And I move over here.
Everybody that wants can move up to their full action in this, or up to their full movement in this current round while this is happening.
Nope. We are where we need to be.
It is starting to rise.
Mhm.
And Rokan would be to
Wait,
the
wait,
side
wait.
of draw.
The body started to rise or the magic?
The body
both.
started to rise.
Oh, well, in that case.
Were you going
Masaki-
to step in? Were you going to step
Masaki-
in and?
Yeah, Masaki might want to get 5 back. But,
Well, I'm just wondering if I want to. Turn/destroy, or do I have to wait for it to get fully erect?
Totally up to you as to when you want to try.
Um.
Is there a way for me to drag Rokan's token onto the map?
There is not.
That's stupid.
I'm gonna do the. Can I take a 5-foot step back and cast a spell?
Sure.
Yay! Let's put spiritual hammer right in front of the curtain.
I also cast a spell.
All right. And everybody go ahead and roll initiative while you're at it.
Woo!
Initiative. Who rolls initiative?
13. Is that a skeletal bass?
Nope.
Skeletal pit fiend. Oh, okay.
You're a skeletal pit fiend.
Mom's a skeletal pit fiend.
He's going to put it in a skeletal pit fiend.
Heyo.
That's not a nice way to talk about Stroud's mom.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
We have to go to
Stroud.
Ravenloft just to make those jokes.
The oldest trick in the book.
Also known as Stroud's mom.
Heyo.
Oh.
All
Giggity.
right, I do believe everybody has set up. So that will put us top of the round with Draho at 21.
Really? I wasn't even paying attention to how well I did.
Starting a fight at 9:30. That's a bold move, Cotton.
It's a full strategy. Let's see how it works out.
All right. I am going to do what Draho does. Can you guess what action I'm taking?
He's going to run and hide.
No, I got a
you're-
sharp-
you're-
That's more of a kibble move.
You're going to offend him by saying something stupid.
Not this time.
It's on the
Try
first shot.
again.
But one square.
Hit on the second.
Yeah, 19 damage. No resistance known. Eat arrow. So that's it for me. There's nothing to arc that shot on unless I want to really piss off my allies.
All right.
I
That
mean,
will bring us to
it's just
its turn. You see it poke its head kind of through the curtain, and then it takes a step forward, vanishes, and then reappears.
I'm sorry, what?
It takes a step forward, vanishes.
But no, I
and
heard you, but
reappears.
what?
Hey, it moved within
For
10
those of you
feet
familiar
of one
with it, it looks like Misty Step.
It moved within 10 feet of two people with halberds.
Attack of opportunity.
That is correct. Go for it.
Yay.
Oh,
Everyone
excellent.
is targeted.
You just turned this into a pit fight. Yes.
It is a pit fiend, so that makes sense.
You know what? Yeah.
That is a hit.
Woot.
That is a miss.
At least one of you capitalized on
7
it.
damage. Anything else?
Why didn't it show the other one?
That's a good question.
Aha. There.
There we go. All
So
right.
it's both undead and fiendish.
Yep. And now that is in the room with you, everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Do we have any bonuses from Kaizen on this?
Yes.
It is a
You
fear
do.
effect.
Well, you guys do. I'm within 10, right? Am I within 10?
Kind of. Kaizen's half and half at the moment.
So yes.
We'll go with it.
So
Oh,
that would
Lord.
mean
Oof.
Rokan didn't get it, but
That's a plus
me
3,
and
right?
Kibble do, right?
That's the plus 3, right?
Correct.
18.
That means mine would have been a 16 then.
That's an intelligence check.
It's the same roll.
All right. That's an initiative.
Oh, how did I roll initiative?
You cannot change
And you
your
still
initiative
still
stack.
rolled higher than any of us, by the way.
Oh.
You all rolled higher than me, so shut it.
Well, let me roll an actual wisdom. Dumb Steve was dumb.
Shit, I was gonna look something up.
Still good.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Is that
Now-
everyone?
Nope. Kibble's got to do it. See if I
Kibble
hit this
also
right
gets
this
plus
time.
free.
Yep.
Not that it matters.
Nope. So everyone that is not Draho, Kaizen, that looks to be it, is under the fear aura and considered frightened.
Wow.
18.
Needed 20s, huh?
Yep. So on a failed saving throw, the creature is frightened until the start of its next turn,
Oh, okay.
at which point you repeat until you actually get through that.
So you just make another saving throw.
Correct.
Okay.
And all that does is mean you get disadvantage to attack it, right?
Double check.
You
I
can't.
know there's two types of fear
You
effects.
can't move closer to it, which is a problem for me.
Because one is you just run, and the other is you can still stand your ground, but you get disadvantage.
Well, no, both
A
of
frightened creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to escape, it's going to fight. A frightened creature takes -2 on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks. That doesn't sound right.
You might be reading. You might be reading third edition.
Let's try conditions over here because I'm pretty sure that should be disadvantage.
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
There it is. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and the creature can't willingly move closer towards its source of fear.
Okay.
All right.
That's a problem for me.
So that is a basic effect of it just being there. And now it will make 4 attacks.
Jesus.
Bite, claw, mace, tail.
Good thing we arrested.
And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will do a D8 and not take 8s. 1. So it will step here. Anyone that wants their op attacks for it doing that, go for it.
Not
Well,
that it
take
matters
this
for
back.
anything, but Mighty killer.
Not that I can do anything with it, but I'll smack it with my stick.
Okay.
Rokan
Watching it
snaps
crit.
at it and fails.
Oh, I don't get an attack of op.
Because you and I have already taken our attack of up.
Well, that and he's still in my threat range.
Yeah. But my spiritual weapon can do one, can't it?
No,
It
spiritual
stepped
weapon
into your
cannot.
spiritual weapon.
Can
sorry.
Kimmel and I do ranged attacks on this reaction? I
Technically-
always forget.
Technically, he could like really quickly pull out his sword and stab.
Yep,
He just had to put it away for us to attack later.
correct.
Okay, because that's what I was wondering was, would I be able to use the bow to do this opportunity attack? Because I can never.
You
remember.
can, but it would be a disadvantage.
And it,
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
figured.
Yeah, because it's literally the moment that it's getting out of your 5-foot range.
Gotcha. So that hits.
Hey,
Quick stab.
All right, for a good
And-
11 damage.
Does Kibble get advantage since it's next to someone regardless?
It does.
He. Kibble's a he, right?
You don't know. You guys have had moments where he's a she too.
That's true. I forget that.
That is a hit.
So that is.
Don't forget the sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
yeah, sneak attack is once per turn, which means you can trigger it on someone else's turn.
That's right. So for a total of 20 damage to it. All right, starting in with the bite on Arc.
Oh, I see how it is.
Misses with a 22. That's good. The claw.
I'm glad I got that shield up.
Claw is a nat 20.
I think that might.
What about that shield?
How would you-
For 31.
Of course, you attack me when I'm not raging, because anytime you're not raging is the only time you're going to be able to hurt me.
True. It comes in with the mace. Mace itself is flaming. Misses with a 24. Swings around
mace
with the
battle.
tail.
Awesome.
Misses with the tail.
Okay, you get
And-
one.
Finally, it raises both of its hands and its eyeless
How about it
sockets to
doesn't
the
do all of
sky.
this on its first turn ever?
and you see a gout of flame spark out from its mouth, come up to the top of the amphitheater, and the top of this room itself is kind of curved. And then all of that fire falls back down into the room. Everybody give me dexterity saving throws.
And that's it with disadvantage, right?
Uh,
Because that's an ability check.
It's
No, it's a
it's
save.
attack.
It's a saving throw.
correct. So no, not on that.
Okay.
Okay. Modified 20.
Okay. Just for ease of use, you're looking for a 21.
Fudge.
Oh, wait. No. I mean, Kaizen's thing, so 23.
Okay.
Kaizen gives a +3.
Yeah, because it's charisma.
Yes.
I need that's only a 20.
Just shy.
And I don't think I've got
Hey, DM, how about don't put in things with high saving throws that are going to kill us?
So where is all of this fire coming from and why?
he's
From
okay,
it.
it is spitting the fire at the top of the dome, and it is falling along the dome's apex down the sides where we all are spread out at.
I mean,
So it's using a breath weapon?
sure, that's not
Sort
really
of.
how fire works, though.
Think of it
Well-
like a kind of how to put it.
It has
If
nowhere
I
to
was
go.
using
It's going-
napalm, it would basically be napalm.
It has nowhere to. He shoots it up. It has nowhere to go, so now it goes down.
But the important part is it a spell or is it an ability?
It is an innate spell.
Okay.
The damage, non-halved, would be 25.
Everybody within 10 feet of me takes half damage.
And I take half damage from succeeding.
Yep. And
If
Kaizen also
only-
takes half damage
If
because it's
only I
fire.
was raging, that would have made it basically worthless.
Yep.
To me.
Okay, so 'cause that was a lot. Did I
So 12, 6. I take 6.
was that
Yep.
5 or 10 feet of you? You said
No, he said 10.
10. So
So
pretty much-
everyone aside from Naivara and Rokan.
Okay. Which save was it?
Dexterity.
Okay.
Wow.
So if we
Womp womp. Go draw.
You and the ones tonight.
I get a +5 to it too. That's the sad.
Kiddo,
So
did you
who's
say that?
currently not feared? Me and who else?
Draw hoe.
Yep.
Okay.
And one other. There's 3 of you.
No, just the two.
Draw hoe has too much fear to be afraid when fear faces him. His secret is he's always afraid.
All right. And with
So-
that being 9:33, we will go ahead and pause the game for next time and start off with Fluffle Snugglebottom taking his action.
And did you say that was a 25 damage before any other reduction?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So I just did my hit points.
Yep, I just adjusted my hit points as well.
He would have made that 3 damage if I was raging. But he decided to go before me and just Nova completely.
All right. Well, thank you to all of our viewers for coming and watching, and thanks you guys for coming and playing. See you
Yep,
guys
yep.
next time.
Yes, have fun.